What can you get for 2.6 million yen a month in Tokyo? It's about 25 or 26,000 US. Again, a month. That's a lot of money. I'm here in Shibuya at a brand new building. It's called The Doors in Kamiyamacho. And I'm going to show you how cool this place is, if I can figure out how to get in. All right, we're good. Come on in. Now, stepping into the entranceway, just follow me over here. You can see, first things first, the mailbox. And I wouldn't really show you a mailbox in most apartments in Japan, but this is extremely cool. You have all your mailboxes up here. We're going to see number 5 on the top floor. But say you're not here and say Amazon comes to deliver your new champagne bottles or whatever you need. They're going to put it in here, say that they're a delivery man, and eventually one of these boxes will pop right open. They stick whatever it is that they're going to give to you in there, and you can come pick it up later. Now, follow me over here, and let's see the rest of this place. Okay, so we just came up the elevator. We're on the 5th floor, the top floor right now. And this elevator is completely private to us. The only way that we can get up here is with our key. And the first thing you do when you get in is with your key in pocket, just press this button. This will automatically open. Right now it's open for us, but let's see what's inside. There you go. Watch out. And as you can see today, I actually have a cameraman following me around. Thank you, by the way. With a gimbal, so this is great. We can actually show more of what the inside is and what an inside this place has. This interior, when you walk in, you can see you're surrounded by white. It's just pure white everywhere you look. But what does that white do? It brings in more light, or it makes it seem a little brighter, and it makes this massive, come here and show this absolutely massive living room, dining room, and kitchen. Makes it even look bigger and brighter. Not only that, you have these floor-to-ceiling windows in the little separated, they call this a nakaniwa. It's a kind of interior garden, not really a garden though. You have these giant windows over here. Behind you, you can also see the view, which is very nice. It's not a high building, but it has great views because it's on the top of a mountain. Now, coming over here, I just want to show you inside the kitchen. This kitchen has an absolutely gorgeous island right in the middle of it with a Miele 4-burner induction stove. And I personally prefer gas, but this is the top of the line when it comes to induction. Now, most Japanese apartments, houses, anything don't have ovens, and that is the case with this place too. However, it does have something that most Japanese places do not have, which, if you come over here, I can show you, is a full-sized dishwasher. This is a Bosch right here. Now, again, this doesn't really seem too special to many of my viewers who live outside of Japan, but this alone is a very big luxury in Japan. And having it in this kitchen just makes it a little bit better. So one other thing about this apartment, most apartments and houses for rent in Japan don't have a refrigerator. This place doesn't either. But if you look, it has this rather large kind of sunken area for your fridge of your choice. You can fit maybe a small Viking or something like that in here, but any size Japanese fridge will definitely fit in here. You can see surrounding me is all this storage. Every one of these opens up. You can just pop them open like that. On the top and the bottom, sides, everything. And then we have this right here, this beautiful counter. I was wondering what this counter is for. For me, I would say it works as kind of a place to do your cooking, but some other people in the camera crew thought that it would be good for hiding drink bottles, and I completely agree with that, yeah. And if you don't have enough space to put all your Vitamixes and your Margaritavilles or whatever kind of crazy stuff, rice cookers and all that on here, you have more space down here for more bottles and more appliances and everything. Now, the interesting thing about this room, it's 100 square meters, which means not a lot to the American viewers, but it's about the size, just this room, of a large 3-bedroom apartment in Japan. And it's completely open. There's no walls or anything dividing the place. And what you get from that is this very open feeling. Because you have, again, nothing, no borders, no nothing. And you have this sloped roof right here. This is all big windows, big, beautiful, dual pane glass windows. And the interesting thing about this, today it's kind of cloudy, so it doesn't feel too hot or doesn't seem too sunny in here, but say it's a very sunny summer day, and it does tend to get pretty hot in Japan. There's no shades or anything, at least you think, but if you press this button right here, you can just close them automatically, just like that. There's one more thing I want to show you in here. If you just follow me over here, you can see that this is pretty common in Japanese apartments and houses at this price level, but you do actually have your heated floor controls right over here. You have two different heated floor zones in this room. One right over there in the more living room lounge area, and then one over there in the dining room. Actually, honestly, they could be either one. It's either a dining room or a living room. It's totally up to you. But the interesting thing is not the heated floors. It's over here. If you follow me, you'll see this little guy right here. With this little phone thingy, the intercom, not only can you hear the people downstairs, but you can actually see them right here on the screen. Pretty cool. So just coming this way, there is one other thing in here. So we're back in the living room, dining room, whichever you want it to be, with the angled roof and the windows on there. Coming over here, you'll see this big glass wall windows, again with the very thick glass. You can't even hear anything in here, by the way. Completely silent. You walk out here and you'll see that there is a beautiful, sorry, I'm just putting on slippers, a beautiful and vast balcony. This is the rooftop. This is a completely private balcony. You can see out here that you have views of these trees over here. There's actually a church building over there, so it's a very quiet and pristine area of Tokyo. And let's just walk over here. You can see that the view is insane. It's not the best view in that you can see the ocean, you can see the mountains and all that kind of stuff. But if you're here, you can tell that you are in Tokyo. And in fact, this is where we are. We're right in the middle of Shibuya. That's the NHK building over there. NHK is basically the BBC of Japan, the PBS for all you Americans. And right over there, you have Tokyo. That's actually Shibuya Station. So let's go see where you actually live in this place. We saw the living room, but let's go see the actual bedrooms. Come on over. So first off, we're coming into this little hallway. So most hallways in Japan are very claustrophobic, and I would say the same thing about this one, to be honest. But there are some cool features. You walk through this way, and you're in the guest bathroom. So most Japanese apartments, and even a lot of Japanese houses, only have one full bath. But this place has two, or maybe a bit more than two. We'll see in a minute. But as you can see, this is just a shower. But going into the shower, here I am, just like that. You have a rain shower head up here. You also have this guy right here for getting your more delicate extremities, and even a button to change how the stream comes out. You have, of course, your toilet that welcomes you with open mouths and open arms when you plug in. So now I'm going to show you the guest bedroom. We just saw the guest bath. And on the way to the guest bedroom, you can see you have these closets right here for shoes or whatnot. There's another set over here. And if you just follow me over here, you'll see the guest bedroom itself. It's not that big, it's not that amazing, but it gets the job done. And you still have a view of this beautiful balcony, the same flowers out there and everything that we just saw from the living room. Plus, you also have a, for Japanese standards, gigantic closet right here. But that is pretty much the gist of this place. But we're not here for the guest room, are we? No, if you are renting this place, you're gonna be staying in the master bedroom. And let's go see the master bedroom, but before we do that, let's see the master bath. So walking into here, you can see we have a dual vanity setup right here. Two beautiful Growe, I don't even know how you pronounce these, sinks, state-of-the-art, beautiful. You have plenty of storage over here for all of your pills and whatever you need to get through the day. And you come on over here, again, we have the talking toilet. Oh, he's not even opening for me, but let's open him. There we go. You have the talking toilet, But something very cool I've never actually seen before is this guy right here. So most of the time when you have a toilet in Japan, you have the wall set up right next to the toilet, and then you can mount this guy, which is the controls for your crazy toilet, mounted on the wall. But with this one, you have a little stand, and then you also have your toilet paper roll holders right here. But that's not the coolest thing about this bathroom. By far the coolest thing is the bath, which is just absolutely insane. And not only that, you have direct access to the balcony, which everybody needs when they're using the bath, right? But as I climb in, you'll be able to see. So I'm inside this boat of a bathtub. Thanks for telling me that it looks like a boat. It does look like a boat, doesn't it? I'm inside this boat of a bathtub, and just sitting here, it's one of the most relaxing places I've been in a long time. You can see the Shibuya skyline over there. If you look over here, you have, again, beautiful views of that big flowery tree outside. And very cool thing about this, say you're hungry in your bath and you want to have a snack and there's somebody else in the kitchen for you. What do? If you were any normal person, you would just yell over to them and say, hey, I want my sandwich, right? But here, cool thing is, you press this button and it is an intercom. They can actually hear you right in the kitchen. Pretty cool. So you get out of your bath, you just ate your sandwich, you're very happy and satisfied. But the bath is all wet, and being this very humid country that it is, you don't want it to get too moldy, right? What do? You go over here, you press which button? You press console, you press this guy right here, and the entire bathroom becomes a dryer. Not only a dryer for the bathroom itself, but for the clothes. And where do you do your clothes in this crazy apartment, by the way? Well, the answer is right here. You actually have your washing machine go right here. And you can see this is the faucet for the washing machine. You have cold over here and hot over here, which doesn't seem too special for most places in the world, but in Japan, I'd say more than 90% of houses and apartments, for sale and for rent, only have cold water running. All right, so you've done all your laundry, you've dried it off over there in your absolutely massive bathroom, and you want to go hang it somewhere. You have your maid do it for you, it doesn't matter. But you want to hang it in your closet right away. This is great because you can just walk right over here and get into your master closet, right? Coming over here, you have a wall with a nice big pole on it, and you come over here, and you have the actual walk-in part of it. And this is, I've been in many walk-in closets in Japan, this is probably one of the biggest. So one thing about this closet, this is the size of a lot of bedrooms in Japan. This closet itself is the size of most bedrooms in Japan, which is absolutely insane if you think about it. But you could easily fit a bed in here, a single bed as they would call it, a twin, I guess, in America is what you call it, right? Yeah, but you've just hung up your clothes that are nice and dry and you want to go just take a nap. So you're all ready to go to bed. You come into your master bedroom, which is a very large bedroom for Japanese standards at least. It's very clean, very white like the rest of this apartment. And if you open up the windows, which I will do right now, you can see the view over here is very nice as well, with these floor-to-ceiling windows, again with the double-pane thick glass overlooking the skyline of Bunkamura and all the different parts of downtown Shibuya. So there's one more thing I want to show you on this floor. So this actually has two different floors to it. Just right down here, the first thing you do when you go into an apartment or house in Japan, of course, is take off your shoes, right? So what do you do with those shoes? Put them right here in your gigantic walk-in shoe closet. I'm just standing there for scale. You can see this is quite large. And most people would think that this is more than enough. But you know what? The builder of this place didn't, and I kind of agree with him. So what he did was he made a separate little closet over here for all your coats and our shoes, by the way. And that's that. You just put your shoes in there when you walk in. Now I mentioned that there were two floors to this apartment. Let's go see the other one. Just coming right through here, through the elevator hall again, up these absolutely beautiful open stairs concrete, every single one of them. And up this railway that keeps on shocking me for some reason. I don't know what it is about this. But as you can see, slightly, actually much better views on the top floor for some reason. You don't have the flowers in there, but you have this. And this is the reason that you would get this apartment over the other ones in the same building. This is a full-size jacuzzi. I'm actually gonna climb in right now so you can see. And it has not only, oh man, it has not only lights and the jets in it, but it also has something that you see in Japan a lot, which is automatic water reheating, right? You don't really see that in jacuzzis anywhere else in the world. But the cool thing is you can use this as an actual bath, not just as a jacuzzi, because you got this guy right here. So this is your shower. You can wash yourself and then fill up the jacuzzi and be clean while in the jacuzzi. Stay clean. So that's the main gist of this place. I could show you more things, like that strange little sink over there, which I'm not quite sure what it's for, but that's not what you're interested in. You're interested in the price. And this place is 2.6 million yen, which comes out to about $25,000 or $26,000 a month. Again, this is per month. And just to move in, because this is Japan, you're going to be having to pay a lot of money at the beginning. We have 2 months of security deposit. There's also the first 2 months of rent and advance rent. There's insurance, there's all these other things. And my commission, which is the month plus tax. You put that all together, it's somewhere around 14 million yen, which is about $140,000. So admittedly, it is an expensive place, not only to move into, but for the rent every month. But what you get with that is something very special. You get to know that you're going to live in the most exclusive area of not only Tokyo, but in Japan. You're basically in the Beverly Hills of the country. And not only that, you're only about a 10-minute or so walk from the craziest part of Tokyo, Shibuya. You can feel the breeze, you can see the trees over there, you can hear the birds. It's very peaceful. You're in your own 2,000 square foot little paradise on the top of the hill. To learn more about this apartment, check out the link below in the description. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram to find more amazing properties in Tokyo, and a lot of them are just exclusive to me. And I also have a lot of places that I can't show, not only on YouTube or social media, but on my website, a lot of more private exclusive listings. If you're looking for something like that, a little bit more special places, contact me directly, again, through the website below. Thanks for watching.